It's going to be a very short episode. I'm going to talk about military time, specifically its use in Japan. So this was something I was actually a little surprised about, but in Japan, a lot of places still, or rather they do use military time. Like I remember my supervisor would sometimes be like, oh yeah, so come to the Board of Education at 16 o'clock. You know, in Japanese, of course. And then I'm like, what, 16 o'clock? And I'm like counting down, figuring it out. Oh, you mean 4 p.m., right? So that's something just to keep in mind. Obviously, you don't need to really brush up on it, but just know that it does exist here in Japan. I'm curious, what is your experience with military time? Do you use it back home in your home country? Obviously, in America, no one really uses that. Everyone uses AM or PM, but obviously, wherever you live, your miles may vary. So I'm curious, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think it's better to have some type of military time system, or do you think they should just go with the PM and AM? Because technically in Japanese they do have the word for AM and PM. So I am curious as to why they actually use the military time. I don't really have the answer for that. But you will notice that clocks and watches, they do both here. Sometimes they only do military time. I was actually really surprised. I went to this jewelry store the other day, and I was looking at different watches, and the majority of them, like their time, like their example, was actually showing it in military time. So, you know, oh, by the way, once again, if you don't know what military time is, it's basically not using AM and PM and just using basically 0 to 24, right? So it's kind of interesting, actually. So I'm curious, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think it's good, bad? You know, have you ever thought about doing it yourself, like switching to military time, you know, anything. If you have any questions about this video or any of my other videos, please feel free to comment down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alright guys, once again, thanks for watching. Bye.